Sewers, I'm also going to show you bobbins. I want to show you how to tighten your bobbins and know when they're not tight and to adjust them so they're tight. When you're sewing your mask, this is what we don't want. As you're sewing, you'll be checking your seams, and if your seam stretches apart like this, you have a bobbin tension at you. So I'm going to show you that. I'm going to show you what it's supposed to look like first. On this black and see how this bobbin comes out and see if we need to adjust it. Okay. So this is actually one of the front pieces from your mask. So I'm going to sew this so you can actually see how it's supposed to look. Okay. It shouldn't look like that. So let's fix this problem so we can get a good stitch. So now these are your bobbins. So I believe because it doesn't double wind, it doesn't catch well. And plus, we still have all your bobbins on one. Easy. You want to grab here and grab here. Pull it while it's all the way open on one just to get it tight around there. You see that? Hold it and tighten it all the way to 9. This is the bobbin to your needle. Okay? Well, let's go back. I'm sorry. Let's go back. So you do everything in this sequence, and you don't have to worry about triggering your machine with issues. So you're going to start with your middle. It's all the way on 1. Do the same thing. You'll pull it. Make sure it's all the way up in your bobbin, and we're going to tighten that all the way to 9. So one note, it depends on your sewing technique. You do what works for you. Some people have all 3 knobs on 9. Some people keep their needle on 9. Your needle won't change. It has to be on 9. But these two, they usually have them between 7 and 9. Find your groove. As long as you have a good tight stitch, that's the only thing we're concerned about. So we adjusted number 1 to 9. Me personally, I like all mines at 9. Then we'll go with number 2. So we'll do the same thing. We'll pull it through because it's on 1 already. Make sure it's tight. And then we'll wind that one all the way to 9. And see, now it's not moving. That one's not moving, but this one's on 1. It goes straight through. So now you got that one on 1. This is number 3. And we'll wind it all the way to 9. So now we're going to take the same piece and we're going to do another stitch and see if we fix the problem. Snip that off. Okay. So we'll get it under and we'll stitch. All right. You got a perfect stitch. And I'm pulling excess pressure, but you should have a tight stitch like that. All right, sewers, happy sewing. You guys have any questions, call 317-835-5149 or email accounts@millgear.com. Happy sewing.